Okay, I want to make a little video. It's not really that long, I hope, and I have no script. I usually have a script ready that just so as I know where I'm going and I've remembered all of my points and it don't sound like a rambling idiot. So I wanted to talk about something that's a really hot topic right now, at least since yesterday, since it was announced that the character of William Day will be in season 6 of Supergirl. And yeah, it didn't go down well at all. Surprising, I know. And Twitter and every social media platform is filled with rumor and speculation as to why he's there. One of my least favorite, but also something they do, is the fact that they would end Superforced, but do the same but with William and Lena, which it would be an absolute nightmare. It's so awful at this point. It is very much like slapping your viewers in the face. You give your viewers a character that they don't like and they don't watch, so you make them watch more of him. It's like a torture, really. I feel like the makers of Supergirl have some kind of sadistic streak about them. Like, in the future, at some point, we'll definitely find out one has some kind of serial killer trait to them, and they just really enjoy torturing us, and this is how they get off. It's really unprofessional, and it seems almost like you're trying to kill the show. I don't quite understand why. With the cast as big as it is as well, it's even more perplexing why they keep a character who's basically Deadwood. He didn't do anything for the first part of season 5, apart from being an idiot who was doing it because he was undercover. I still don't know why he pretended that he was married when it didn't actually bring anything to his cover at all. It was just pointless. And then in the second part of season 5, which is where we are now, we have this forced, awful, hence the name, super forced. But I don't understand why they persist in this. When something is unpopular and unwanted by the viewers, I mean, I'm not just saying shippers here. There is more to your viewer base than just shippers. The majority of a show's viewers are the silent majority, the ones who don't take to social media, the ones who don't have a ship, the ones who switch on and they will turn off when they get unentertained. They aren't the people who are there because of a trans character or a gay character or a woman. They're there because they like the show, and if they don't like it anymore, they won't watch it. That's the mentality of those viewers. They don't have any bias. They don't care. I mean, they obviously like some characters more than others, but they're not gonna care. And that's just it. I've recorded a video for something I had for why Lena is really hated among certain female viewers. We know who they are, and I don't know. I'm kind of on the fence about putting it out. I mean, I would have done it by now, but I don't. I think probably when you're at that point where you're not really sure, it's probably best not to. With the rumor going around that this may be Katie McGrath's last season as her contract is running out, I'm not sure. I don't know. I mean, it's not something that bothers me because I like her as an actress. I liked her before Supergirl. I will like her after. It's not something that will upset me because I will just always follow her work because I enjoy her. But if I was to speak professionally, I would say it would be an absolute crime to let her go. She is one of the most popular characters on the show. I mean, she is, to be honest, I think it would be an absolute crime if you let Lena or Alex go. I've noticed a lot of hate for Alex recently, which really makes me sad because she is such an amazing character. I adore her character so much, and I would love to see more of her, and I would love to see more of Danson. I feel like their interactions, while sweet, are very tame. And I understand that relationships aren't always how they are, insanely romanticized and sexualized. And I appreciate that. I enjoy the way Waverly and Nicole are represented in Wynonna Earp. You can have a time when they're really full on, but then everything is kind of domesticated and sweet. And I appreciate that, but it seems like with Danson, we just have the one level. I would like to see more on different dimensions. I would like to see more of them. I think while I had my reservations to begin with how the show writes couples full stop, and with how they were very full on with the beginning, I was very dubious. While I always liked the character of Kelly, pairings seemed very sudden and very quick. This season seemed to be the complete opposite, and they seem to have slowed down a lot. Too slow. I want to see more about them. When I go to make cute little music videos, I'm trying to do that to kind of like help my editing skills more. It's really hard to find dancing scenes, especially if you don't want to be repetitive. I'm trying to think of another one, but I guess I'm just waiting for more scenes to come so that I can do that. But with the size of the cast that is on Supergirl already for season 6, and I cannot imagine that they won't add more. The cast is too big. They need to cut some. And, well, whether you make William Kara's love interest or a bad guy, his role is still empty. His personality is British and journalist. And while some people may find him being British eccentric and charming, I am British and I don't. I'm sorry, it's a blank slate of a character. There's nothing there. I don't care. In fact, he angers me because of his, let's try and get Kara to change her mind. She said no, but I clearly know better. So I'm gonna send her messages, and I know it's too much, but I'm gonna send her messages and I'm gonna buy her things, and she'll see that I'm a really nice guy. A really, really nice guy. Yeah, I don't care, to be honest. I just don't care. This show is so frustrating that it has so much potential. And every season, they start off with a bang. And this season 5 started off. The scenes between Kara and Lena in part A of season 5 were amazing. I love them. I'm not the biggest Kara fan. I don't really connect with her. I don't hate her, obviously, but she's not my, I don't know. I don't like the way they write her. She's always kind of doormatty, I would say, around men. And I liked her in season 4 when there was just Kara and she wasn't focused on a guy. Her unwavering belief in Lena was always something I respected and liked about her. And they kind of stripped that away. I feel like they queerbaited even more in the first part of season A. The scene in the Fortress of Solitude between Kara and Lena, that explosive expose where Lena tells her that she knew all along, and she unleashes her feelings and how she killed her brother and how it felt and why she did that. There was so much emotion there. It was so raw. It was hard not to feel something. The acting in that scene was immense. And then Crisis happened. Part B of season 5 started. And we lost everything. Everything disappeared. Everything dissipated. And we lost all the build-up that we had between Kara and Lena. What happened to the fight for Lena's soul? What happened to that? I mean, it's frustrating that this part of season A has become just... I mean, has there been any episodes I've enjoyed? No. I mean, I enjoyed seeing Alex in VR. I'm looking forward to the next episode, but also I'm probably not going to watch the whole episode. I'm just going to skip most parts. I think it was kind of telling that in an episode that was Nia-centric, they gave us the date between William and Kara. I think that was really telling. I think that was done on purpose, to be honest, because the ratings on that episode wasn't going to be low. The ratings on that episode was never going to be low. I think beyond the small minority of transphobes, Nia is a very popular character. She's very likable. So people were going to watch that. And people knew there was going to be action, so we got to kick some butt. And the rest of the season is going to be just the same. I mean, I don't see any way that they can turn it around and change things. And with this in season 6, I don't see how season 6 can be any good. I guess we'll have to see. It seems that always as a Supergirl fan, you always have to live on hope and then get it dashed every single season. Again, I go back to the large cast. Their casting is so big right now that this is one of the reasons why everything is just... They have too many characters and not enough time to show them, so their story is all scattered and nothing really makes any sense. There's so many reasons why this season of Supergirl has fallen apart. So many reasons that isn't just solely because of that one character. It's the writing, it's terrible. The fact that they gave us a character with no character development at all. They didn't do that at all. They just gave us a bland character and said, there you are. Just deal with it. The way characters are out of character this season, it's insane how many there are. We forgot that Kelly and Nia even existed for a couple of episodes, and the ones that Kelly popped up in, she had like one line. what's happening with Brainia? What are they ever going to get back together? What's the point? I don't understand why William is investigating this, because he would have more impact if Nia was investigating this. Because it's Brainy who's working with Lex. It will have more impact upon her than William. Why? What is the point of his character? Kara and Nia are journalists. They can do the job. Why is he there? Why? Sometimes when you write things, you have to have characters that are just background characters that have no real purpose but to just say a couple of lines and just be there when they need it. This seems to be a character that William is. A background character, a wallpaper, to say a few lines every episode now and again, and you probably forget he exists. But what Supergirl have done is push him out and make him a love interest, and he'll probably be a series regular in season 6, which, again, with the rumors about Katie McGrath leaving, I don't know. It's all very up in the air. They'd be stupid to let her leave. Also to the fact that they won't be able to queerbait anymore. They get most of their viewers by queerbaiting. If they lose the character of Lena, then how can they pull in the numbers? I get this a lot. Comments on the videos and stuff. You're lying. It's not queerbaiting. It's not queerbaiting. You're lying. I hate you. It's queerbaiting. And as I said, I'm not a Kara fan. And I'm also not a Supergirl shipper. As I've said many times. I just am somebody who recognizes queerbaiting. And I'm not filled in a bubble of rage. So it doesn't make me angry. Because yeah, if I was a writer, I would totally make Agent Core a thing. Or, as my more recent fantasy has come, I would definitely hire Victoria Smurfit and totally have her as Lena's love interest. Everybody thinks I'm crazy for that. Okay. But I'm not. I just think that would be something I would do. They were the best parts of Dracula, weren't they? Everything else was just awful. Just awful. Apart from Victoria and Katie. Those two Irish ladies. Okay, so I'm gonna end this video. It was just a little, I don't know, an opinion, I guess. So that's the end of the video. And with everything that's crazy right now, I'm gonna say take care and make sure you're safe and try not to obsess with all the crazy news right now. It's what kind of heightens anxiety, and it craves that. It's a bit like some demon from Lucifer. It craves all the negativity and it makes it worse. So take care and be kind, because remember that there is enough for everybody if you only take what you need. One day you wanna hold